Hello students, this is Money and Public Finance, Program Bcom, Subject Economics, Semester 2nd, University Mangalore, Session 4. Demand for money. Demand for money arises from two functions of money. First, medium of exchange, second, store of value. Individuals and businesses wish to hold money partly in cash and partly in the form of assets. Changes in the demand for money. Regarding changes in the demand for money, there are two views. Scale view, according to which the demand for money is strictly directly related to the income level. Second, substitution view, according to which when alternative assets like bonds become unattractive due to fall in the interest rates, people prefer to keep their assets in cash and demand for money increases and vice versa. Scale and substitution view together explain the nature of demand for money, that is transactions, precautionary and speculative demand. Next is the approaches to the demand for money. Three approaches to the demand for money are classical approach, Keynesian approach and post-Keynesian approach. Classical approach. It emphasized the transaction demand for money in terms of the velocity of circulation of money. Money acts as a medium of exchange and facilitates the exchange of goods and services. In Fisher's equation of exchange, MV is equal to PT. M is the total quantity of money, V is the velocity of circulation of money, P is the price level, T is the total amount of goods and services exchanged for money. The equation says that supply of money is equal to the demand for money. The demand for money is determined by the level of full employment income. It is a constant proportion of the level of transactions. The Cambridge demand equation for money is MD is equal to KPY. MD is the demand for money, K is the fraction of the real money income PY which people wish to hold in cash and demand deposits. P is the price level, Y is the aggregate real income. The equation says that the demand for money in normal terms would be proportional to the nominal level of income for each individual and hence for the aggregate economy as well. Keynesian approach. Liquidity preference. According to Keynes, motives leading to the demand for money are transactions demand. This arises from the medium of exchange function of money in making regular payments for goods and services. Transaction demand for money changes depending upon the expectations of the income recipients and businessmen. They depend upon the level of income, the rate of interest, the business turnover, the normal period between the receipts and disbursement of income, etc. Given these factors, the transactions demand for money is a direct, proportional and positive function of income, that is LT is equal to F of Y. LT is the transaction demand for money, Y is the income. According to modern view, the transactions demand for money is a function of both income and interest rates R, which can be expressed as LT is equal to Y F of Y R. Precautionary motive. The precautionary motive relates to the desire to provide for contingencies requiring sudden expenditures and for unforeseen opportunities of advantageous purchases. Both individuals and businessmen keep cash in reserve to meet unexpected needs. Individual holds some cash to provide for illness, accidents, unemployment, and other unforeseen contingencies. Businessmen keep cash in reserve to tide over unfavorable conditions or to gain from unexpected deals. The precautionary demand for money depends upon the level of income, business activities, opportunities for unexpected profitable deals, availability of cash, the cost of holding liquid assets in bank reserves, etc. Demand for money for transaction and precautionary motive is expressed as LT is equal to F of YR. Speculative demand. Individuals and businessmen like to make speculative gain by investing in bonds. The speculative demand for money is a decreasing function of rate of interest. The higher the rate of interest, the lower the speculative demand for money. The lower the rate of interest, the higher the speculative demand for money. Thus, LS is equal to F of R. LS is the speculative demand for money. R is the rate of interest. The total demand for money, L, is a function of both income and interest. Therefore, L is equal to LT plus LS, which is equal to F of YR plus F of R. Thus, L is equal to F of YR. Next is a Post-Keynesian approach. Under that, Baumol's inventory theoretic approach. According to Baumol, the transactions demand increases with the increase in the income, but it increases less than proportionately because of the economies of scale in cash management. He demonstrated the interest elasticity of the transactions demand for money. He analyzes transactions demand for real balances. His approach integrates the transaction demand for money with the capital theory approach. Second is Tobin's portfolio selection model, the risk aversion theory of liquidity preference. This theory explains that individuals hold diversified portfolios of bond and money. Tobin regards the demand for money is closely dependent on interest rates and inversely related to the interest rates. Third, Friedman's theory of demand for money. This theory regards money as capital good. The demand for money in real terms may be expected to be a function of total wealth, the division of wealth between human and non-human forms, the expected rates of return on money and other assets, other variables like taste, preference, trading in existing capital goods. Thank you.